Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to this channel, I am Puspen Dasgupta, a YouTuber by avocation and an ENT specialist by vocation. If you did not understand that reference, please read Robert Frost. I upload videos at 9 p.m. Indian Standard Time each day of the week, and each day of the week follows a particular theme. The theme for Thursday, that is today, is MRCS Part A. As promised in previous Thursday's video, today I will talk about how to prepare for MRCS Part A. I will be sharing my preparation strategy, how I passed MRCS Part A in my first attempt in September 2022. I will also be sharing some alternative methods of preparing for MRCS Part A. You have to decide which method is best suited for you. So without further ado, let's get into the meat of the discussion. The only eligibility criteria for appearing in MRCS Part A is having a primary medical qualification from a medical college that is included in the World Directory of Medical Schools. I leave a link to the website so that you can search and confirm if your medical college is part of the World Directory of Medical Schools. There is no upper age limit, so you can take MRCS Part A whenever you want. But I feel the best stage to take MRCS Part A is just after MBBS. Why do I say that? Let me discuss this in greater detail. This video will be created from the point of view of an MBBS student, so I will try to get into the shoes of an MBBS student and discuss how to prepare for MRCS Part A just after MBBS. So if you're an MBBS student and if you're interested in MRCS Part A, this video is perfect for you. So I've just completed MBBS and I have made up my mind that I want to become a surgeon. How best to know for certain that I do want to become a surgeon? If I really had a good time during the surgical postings during internship. So during internship in India, we are rotated through various departments. If I particularly enjoyed my time in the surgical departments like general surgery, orthopedics, or ENT, then I definitely know for certain that I would really enjoy a career as a surgeon because I have worked with surgeons and had a good time. So what are the possible options available to me? The obvious option is appearing in PG entrance exam in India. The other alternative option that we will talk about is becoming a member of the Royal College of Surgeons in the United Kingdom or Ireland. And there are various other options as well, like other exams in other countries, which we will not discuss in this video. So for the purpose of this video, I am an MBBS student who has decided that I want to become a surgeon, and now I want to explore the possibility of MRCS just after MBBS. If I have not made up my mind regarding becoming a surgeon, then probably this is not a good video for you. If you want to watch a different video, a suggestion from me would be you can watch Real Life Lore. I'll leave a link to that channel in the description below. It's an amazing channel, a lot of information about very interesting things. So, if I want to understand more about MRCS as an MBBS student, I need to know that there are two parts to the MRCS exam, MRCS Part A and OSCE. Now, for the purpose of this video, we will not talk about OSCE because we can only take OSCE after passing MRCS Part A. So let's just focus on how to pass MRCS Part A. MRCS Part A is a multiple choice question exam. Each question will have 5 options and we will have to select the single best answer. MRCS Part A itself is divided into 2 papers. The first paper is of 3 hours duration, carries 180 questions. Then there is a gap of 1 hour, and then there is paper 2, which has 120 questions and 2 hours duration. There is no negative marking, and the cutoff usually for MRCS Part A, that is the number of questions you need to get right in order to pass MRCS Part A, usually varies from 70 to 75%. There is no rank list. You just have to get a certain number of questions correct, and you will be deemed to have passed the exam. Every session of MRCS Part A does not have the same pass mark. For example, the most recent session had a pass mark of, I think, 63%, but you should always target something in the range of 75% or above, just to be on the safe side. So is it really possible to prepare for MRCS Part A while preparing for PG entrance exam if you have just completed MBBS? I think so, because the syllabus of MRCS Part A is a subset of the PG entrance exam syllabus. So while PG entrance exam carries almost 20 subjects: anatomy, physiology, biochemistry, pathology, pharmacology, forensic medicine, microbiology, preventive and social medicine, ophthalmology, otorhinolaryngology, pediatric medicine, general medicine, obs-gynae, general surgery, dermatology, psychiatry, radiology, anesthesiology, orthopedics, and I hope I haven't missed any. So many subjects. That's the PG entrance exam syllabus. MRCS Part A syllabus is much less than that. It is just general surgery along with anatomy, physiology, microbiology, and pathology. So that's just it. There are some unique aspects of MRCS Part A syllabus, which is catering specifically to the scenario in the United Kingdom. I have made another video talking about how to pass MRCS Part A even if you're not a general surgeon and even if you don't have coaching. I'll leave a link to that video in the description below, and I'm sure you will benefit by watching that video. Moving on. So just to recap, MRCS Part A syllabus is much smaller and it is within the larger set of the PG entrance syllabus that you're already preparing for after MBBS. So if you're preparing for PG entrance exam, you're already covering 20 subjects, and most of it will cover the preparation for MRCS Part A as well. This was my preparation strategy for MRCS Part A. The total number of questions that I had to solve, these are multiple choice questions, was roughly 5,000. Okay, so 5,000 because I had two resources. One was eMRCS, which carried roughly 2,000 questions, and the other resource was Pass Test. These are all available online, so you can book the subscription online and have access to the question bank and practice tests. I had given myself 180 days. I had booked the exam and then started preparing for the exam. How to book MRCS Part A, I have made a video last week which will benefit you. So I'll leave a link to that video so you will know how to book MRCS Part A online. And so I had 180 days available to me to solve 5,000 questions, and I needed to revise it 5 times. I realized that I had to revise the syllabus 5 times in order to have a fighting chance of passing MRCS Part A in the very first attempt. MRCS Part A requires to be passed in the first attempt for the simple reason that it is a very expensive exam. However, you get more than one attempt to pass it. You can get up to 6 attempts, if I remember correctly. And please don't be disheartened if you haven't passed the first time. You should always give yourself the benefit of the doubt and appear one more time, because it is a difficult exam. And I will not hold it against you if you did not succeed the first time. So I felt 5 revisions are required, 5,000 questions. I had 180 days available to me. So I decided that I needed to finish for the first time all the 5,000 questions in 3 months or about 100 days. So that meant I had a daily target of 50 multiple choice questions in a day. And I decided to devote no more than 10 minutes to each question. So do the math. If you devote 10 minutes to each question and you have to do 50 questions in a day, that is 500 minutes. Converted into hours, that's the time you have to devote to MRCS Part A. If you're also preparing for PG entrance exam, then it's not MRCS Part A plus PG entrance exam. As previously stated, MRCS Part A will fit snugly within the overall preparation strategy for PG entrance exam. So you won't have to dedicate extra hours for MRCS Part A if you're also preparing for PG entrance exam. For those who have already passed PG entrance exam, who are postgraduate students, or who have completed post-graduation like I had, this is a useful tip for you also. 500 minutes is something you have to find in a day. How you find it, how you squeeze it in your schedule, balancing work with studying, I really can't tell you, but you have to develop an individualized method so that you can devote 10 minutes for each question, and you should do at least 50 questions every day. If you can do more, that's much better. But this is the bare minimum target that you should have. And for the benefit of the viewers, please keep the daily target written and within your access at all times. Because if you have a mental target, you are liable to forget it. So keep it written Keep reminding yourself and please stick to the daily preparation target. So this is a sample question. Here you can see, so a question typically in MRCS Part A has 5 options. The pattern I hope hasn't changed. I took the exam in 2022, so unless this pattern changes, this is how it is asked. You have a scenario, you have 5 options. So this talks about maintenance IV fluids in a 3-day-old term neonate. Now, if you are aware of this by your knowledge of pediatrics, then you can just mark the answer, verify if it is correct or not, check the formula, and you can move on. However, if you don't know anything about it, then mark an answer, see what is the right answer, and look at the formula. So there is a holiday cigar formula which says so much fluid up to the first 10 kg, then so much for the next 10 kg, and like that. So the thing you can learn from this is the formula. That is the concept you've learned. And remember the formula. Don't try to memorize the question. Memorize the formula. If you already know this, then don't waste extra time on this particular question. Move on to the next question. So this is what I mean by not devoting more than 10 minutes to each question. Suppose in 10 minutes you can't understand this, then flag it, come back to it on a later day. Don't spend too much time on one question because that will hamper your overall preparation strategy. And a very important thing for preparing for MRCS Part A is appearing in practice tests. The practice tests, especially in past tests, are designed specifically for the 2 papers of MRCS Part A, paper 1 having 180 questions and paper 2 having 120 questions. Please solve as many of them as possible because you want to simulate the exam scenario. You want to get into that situation and practice solving 180 questions in one go, and then a gap of 1 hour, and then 120 questions in one go. Because even if you have prepared really well and you have not practiced solving 180 questions in a single session, then you have not practiced being able to concentrate for that long. Because concentration is the key. The questions will not be straightforward. They will be clinical scenarios which you will have to analyze, and then you'll have to rule out each individual option. And as you know, 180 questions, 180 minutes, so you don't have more than 1 minute for each question. So lots of practice is required. Practice in terms of solving multiple choice questions, and practice also in terms of appearing in as many practice tests as possible. The last thing that I want to say is this was my preparation technique of revising 5 times, doing questions from EMRCS and past test, and appearing in as many practice tests as possible. However, I am humble enough to say it is not my way or the highway. You can devise your own technique. Some alternative techniques that I was aware of, but I did not indulge in due to various reasons that I will not get into here, were reading textbooks. So if you have just completed MBBS, you must be well versed with the general surgery textbooks like Bailey and Love or Seviston, and the orthopedics textbook by Maheshwari. So if you can read these 2 textbooks, maybe they will be enough for MRCS Part A, but you should also read a basic sciences textbook such as the one by Raftery. So basic sciences, general surgery, and orthopedics textbooks should be enough for preparing for MRCS Part A. There are some unique aspects of UK practice, like the clinical and medical legal issues in UK practice, which require studying just for MRCS Part A. I have made a separate video where I've talked about it, and it really doesn't take more than 1 to 2 hours to prepare for that. So don't worry about that tiny aspect of MRCS Part A preparation. However, if you are nervous about it, which is quite understandable, and if you want somebody to devise a preparation roadmap for you and help you along the way, then you can choose online coaching options. I don't provide any online coaching, but I can provide free advice. So if you want any advice from me, please feel free to reach out in the comment section below. There are many paid online coaching options available, which I shall not name here, but you can do your own research, and most of them are really, really good. I have made a separate video where I have talked about an online coaching technique. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. One of my colleagues took online coaching and benefited greatly. She got more than 80% in MRCS Part A, which is a great score. So I hope this video helped you, and this was targeted at those people who are preparing for MRCS Part A, but specifically for MBBS students who may be a little unaware of what is involved in the preparation roadmap. And if you have any questions, if you want further clarification, please feel free to reach out in the comment section below. I hope you liked this video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. The response has been amazing, and I can't thank you enough for that. Thank you once again for watching this video. Take care, and don't forget to be awesome.